Hey guys, Ralph here from RPM, back in the shop again. It's getting that time of the season, getting back to shooting tournaments. I mean, it's something I love. I love shooting my bow, and I love going to compete. And sometimes I fall short, a lot of times I fall short because you just ain't got the time to put into your setup like you should have. And you need to practice more and know your setup. I got two different shafts. I got 23 and a SuperDrive, and I got a 19 and a SuperDrive. And what I want is both of these arrows to tune the same without changing my rest, and make sure they're both shooting a bullet hole. Then that gives me the confidence. And then what I'll do is I'll go through every 23 that I have. I'll go through every one of them. Every one of them will shoot a bullet hole, and every one of my 19s is going to shoot a bullet hole. That way, no matter what, if I get to a tournament, say the first day you're at that tournament and the weather's calm and everything's going good, and you're shooting your 23s and it just, everything's going great. But man, the next day you say it's going to be windy. It's not beyond me to change stuff. Trust me, you can ask any of my guys in the shop. I can change on the fly right now. So if I have two arrow setups, which I would prefer shooting a skinny arrow in a windier condition with 90 grains out front versus this fatter shaft in a windier condition, I don't know. Call me crazy, but I would sooner shoot that skinny arrow. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna check them out here on the paper and make sure we're getting a bullet hole out of both of these arrows. First arrow up is a SuperDrive 19 and a 460 spot. We're gonna blur through paper and see what I get. What I did, I fired two shots, okay? And both shots gave me the same reading. I got a tail right tear, and I don't like it. I don't want to move my rest. I don't want to change nothing. I want to make that arrow do what I want, okay? So I have another arrow back here. I think it's a 380 spine. It's a 380 spine in SuperDrive. It's pretty close to what I ran last year, and I shot that arrow really well. So I'm going to try it with my 23s, and we're going to see what it does. All right, this one here is a SuperDrive 19, 380 spine. I'm running 80 grains of point weight out front, trying to keep everything relatively close to what my 23s were. Okay, as you can see, I fired two shots with that 380 spine, rotated the knock, got the tear that I was looking for. It looks like I'm probably gonna end up going with a 380. They're close. I lost 10 grains of point weight, but it's gonna do what I'm looking for it to do. So now we're gonna shoot my 23 through and make sure everything's good with it, and then I'll probably run. That's the setup on my run. Now this arrow around here is a 23. It's a 475 spot. And I'm running 90 grains out front of it. So we'll blow it through paper here and see what it's done. Okay, there it is. Two different shafts, and I'm getting almost identical holes out. I'm good with that setup right there. I'm good to know when I do get to that tournament, if something happens, it's windy, I'm going to my skinny arrows, and I don't have to move nothing on my bow. It's how I had the arrow cut the point weight to make that arrow, force that arrow to do what my 475 23s are doing. And that's why I'll show up with 2 different shafts and I'll feel better. Knowing that I can change something. So anyhow, guys, thanks for checking in. You know, don't be afraid to comment, you know, what you guys do coming up to a tournament, you know. Like I said, I'm gonna go through every arrow will shoot a bullet hole. That way it doesn't matter which one I pull out of my quiver, I know they're all shooting bullet holes. So, till next time, guys, see you later.